Hey Nation, what's happening? Todd Lamb here with Doc Goodale, and today we're going to talk about the 3 keys to losing belly fat. And I'll tell you, there's nothing that pisses me off more when it's gotten away from me a little and my wife comes up behind me and grabs me in the love handles. I hate that. And so I'm always thinking about how to stay lean, get rid of that belly fat, particularly after December. I had a lot of bonbons, a lot of pints, a lot of pizza, a lot of pierogies. So I'm gonna turn it over to Doc Goodale and he'll give us those 3 keys. What do you say?
Okay, so thanks Todd. So Todd's totally right. For all of us guys, it's always tough to lose that last little bit of fat, either right on the belly or on the love handles. And there's gonna be 3 fundamental keys that we need to focus on when it comes to shedding pounds in these areas. Number 1, guys, is we have to be in a caloric deficit. There's no other way to create the environment that we need to lose that weight. You can't cheat that one. Number 2, we gotta really take care of our sleep. And number 3, we gotta manage our stress. So Todd, let's get into these a little bit more.
Sure.
And maybe explain some whys behind each.
First one, caloric deficit. That always starts with being able to count and being able to count your macros, protein, fats, and carbohydrates, understanding that. Can we just kind of go high level there? Or what do you got for us?
So basically high level, guys, is we need to eat less than we're burning. And I think for those of you that don't want to count macros, those of you that don't want to be measuring everything, punching everything into an app, just try to at least be conscious of what you're eating, but at least be tracking your body weight. And if you're not losing around a half a pound or a pound a week, then just make a little adjustment. Just maybe cut out some sugar from, say, your coffee, or if you're a pop drinker, just switch to diet pop instead of regular pop. Go for the easy options first. Because guys, a lot of these little calories that we take in, especially ones that we drink, we don't necessarily realize how many calories we're consuming in a day when we take those out. So let's look for the easy button first before we try to do a whole makeover of our whole diet.
Yeah, those are killer points. The thing that I found when I really started to focus on losing weight was I'd weigh myself same time every day. And the reason we stretch it out over a week, let's say, and we're half pound to a pound loss per week over the entire week, is that you can have something salty and retain that water, next day be up 2 pounds. There are weeks that I've fluctuated 5 pounds thinking, what am I doing wrong? It can be just triggered by different hormonal reactions to what you're eating. So no matter what, stretch it out over a week, hop on the scale, same time every day. If you've taken a dump in the morning, make sure it's after that, but do it the same time every day.
And don't get caught up in the daily fluctuations, guys. What I would recommend is do it every day. If that's too arduous, every other day, no less than that. But track those numbers and look at the average across that time frame. Don't get caught up in the day-to-day fluctuations. It's like the stock market, right? You're not a day trader. You're in this for the long game. You're investing in the S&P 500. You're not just investing in Bitcoin for that day.
Okay, that's number 1. So that's a caloric deficit. We got that covered. Number 2 is sleep. One of the things that I am maniacal about is getting my sleep. What do you got for us there?
So sleep habits, guys, sleep hygiene is really, really key. I'd say for most of us, focusing on what we're doing in the couple hours leading up to before we go to bed is really key. Some big wins, the big rocks that I would recommend for you guys: try to limit your screen time before you go to bed. I mean, getting that bright light. A lot of people think it's blue light, it's actually bright light. Getting away from that bright light before bed will kind of help set your body up to sleep well, but also disconnecting from social media, just disconnecting from that, being connected to the whole world constantly via that phone, that mobile device. Maybe it's our computer, whatever we're in front of. That's just gonna help bring us down and get us in a state to sleep. Then guys, your bedroom, make your bedroom a cave, right? So it's gotta be dark, it's gotta be quiet, and it should actually be pretty cool. We really want our bedrooms cooler than we would actually think. Well below 69, if not 67 degrees would be kind of a good temperature to have your bedroom at. I'd actually recommend, going a little heavier on the blankets than having the room too hot, because you can always throw a blanket on or off to help regulate your temperature.
Yep, that's smart. Be maniacal about your sleep. calorie deficit. Those are the first two. What do you got for the last one?
And the last one, guys, is just kind of managing that day-to-day stress. Stress can play a real havoc on our hormonal system, and it all starts with cortisol, right? We've all heard about cortisol with respect to testosterone, cortisol with respect to body fat, estrogen, all these hormones that we really need to, maximize testosterone, minimize estrogen. That's going to really help with that. Belly fat. It's also going to help with our ability to manage our blood sugar. So we really have to take it upon ourselves to just de-stress, detach throughout the day. Some of the things we were talking about before bed, detaching from our devices, detaching from social media. These could be things we're even doing during the day.
Yeah.
Todd, even just getting out for a little walk.
Do something you like.
Just something, hobby.
Listen to some music you like.
Yeah, read something. It doesn't have to be yoga. It doesn't have to be meditation.
It ain't gonna be yoga.
Exactly. Even weights, like lifting or doing your workout that day. For me, for example, lifting for me, that's my meditation. I'm detached from my devices. I'm just, I'm in my gym, I'm focusing on my training, everything else is blocked out.
Awesome. All right, guys, those are the 3 keys that you need to follow if you're focused on losing belly fat, which for me, I'm always making sure that I am. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit subscribe so that you're getting all of our content. We're always here producing series, one-off content for you guys, and we want to make sure that you're enjoying it. If you have a comment, leave it below. We'll get back to you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, Doc.
No, thanks, Todd. Okay, see you guys.
Cheers.